Well, first there was texting while driving.
Now we have proof people are taking it to a whole new level. Mark Zinni live in Cleveland with more on the driving distraction that's causing concern.
Well, as if we needed it, this is really more proof that drivers are focusing on their phones while driving and not on the road. And just like texting while driving, surfing the web behind the wheel can be deadly. Drivers remain captivated by their cell phones, according to the results of a new study from State Farm Insurance that says 1 in 5, yes, 20%, now admit to surfing the web while behind the wheel.
I really do try to focus on driving and try to instill that in my kids.
Tara Shirley says she doesn't do it, and she wants her kids to know about the dangers of doing anything other than driving while driving. The study shows people know it's bad, but they're still not getting it. We already know about the dangers of texting while driving. But this is about much more, like going online, reading emails, looking at the news, even watching videos while driving.
I mean, that's like a big distraction. That's worse than texting while driving.
Lauren Shirley is a soon-to-be driver who's learning about the dangers of what can happen when you web and drive. That's what it's being called by some at places like 911 Driving School in Rocky River.
Real quick, the family and parent agreement, who has theirs?
Patrick Fiorilli is a Lakewood policeman and driving instructor who says it's a dangerous habit for anyone.
It's all about processing information. It slows down the processing of information and your reaction time gets reduced dramatically, fatally at times.
The consequences couldn't be more dire. And unfortunately, we read about it every day in the metro section of every paper that someone was in a fatal accident.
Mike Kelly owns the driving school that, like technology, has evolved over time. But while smartphones and internet access become more widespread, it's clear more people are taking their eyes off the road.
I think you need to be paying attention to what you're supposed to be doing, and that's driving the car, not doing these other things.
Now, that 1 in 5 figure of people who say they surf the web while driving is obviously an increase, but keep in mind, Bill and Lou, it is still not as high as people who actually talk on their cell phones while driving. That number now, according to State Farm, is up to almost 80%. Of course, the police say the best idea, just shut it off while you're driving, put it in the glove box, or leave it in your bag. It's better off for you and, of course, everyone else on the road.
Yeah, if you have an emergency, get off the road, use your cell phone. They say if you take your eyes off the road for more than a second and a half, you're risking danger, and people are doing it for a lot longer than that, Mark.
Absolutely.
All right, Mark, thanks.